Master 19 Keys. I finished your book. Actually, I finished it like 2 weeks ago. It was pretty good. It was actually really good. I am surprised. You're really well spoken, really well written. This book, Paradigm Key, Solution-Based Mind Reprogram, Volume 1. I still haven't pronounced your name right, so I'm practicing it. I heard you say it in one of the videos. You're still hitting that gas pedal. I don't know what you want. I know you've gotten in so much trouble. That's why I'm like, hey, how can I be of assistance to you? I got a crippling respect and love for you and Billy. I'm like, who's gonna tell the truth? I don't even know how I'm even supposed to come out and talk about stuff like this. I can talk about it because I didn't do the policy, I didn't swear in. I'm like, whatever I gotta do, I just never want that guy to ever come back. And I want the woman gone. I'm like, I'm ready to move on with my life, everything like that. I have underlined like every single quote and stuff that I liked in your book. And I wrote down like some stuff that, you know, I thought I'd kind of like match you with or whatever. But my brain is at like 75. I know you know what that means. It's Satan. She is hating on you hard, buddy. That's how I'm like, hey, whatever you want. I don't know how I can be of assistance to you. I have a couple of ideas for your little AI thing that you do. I shouldn't call it little, it's actually very big. Medically wise, as far as like, I'm gonna write it all out, like ways that you could probably help patients that don't feel like sitting down and like clicking all the buttons to get through like their health questionnaire. If they could just like speak and talk to it and stuff like that, it'd be so much more efficient and faster. But whatever, I'll write that down in your little high level club, which I am a part of and I am proud to be. I cannot wait till my crown arrives. But anyways, back to your book. So the first quote. The cradle of creativity lies within the minds and expression of our collective. Our spirit is so strong it moves through the earth and controls the sun. We are the life force that energizes everything, but we haven't realized it yet. I have like a whole notebook of notes. I'm a little embarrassed to read it, but once all of this is done, like she's permanently gone, I have a lot of things to say. I can promise you I will be so much more assistance to you once they are both gone. Oh, I love this one. Who has more power? The big dumb brute or the meek genius? I'm definitely going with the meek genius, and I feel like there's nothing greater than walking this earth meek and humble. Another one. I hope I'm not like giving away anything, but more women should definitely read your work. I have been so shocked. I used to watch you like a couple of episodes here and there. I actually thought that you hated me after I like had that first outburst. That's why I said I'm aware you've been watching me from the beginning, where I'm like, I want my own room. I thought you wanted my safety, buddy. Not that you wanted to be in it. What on earth? That's how I'm like, you know, I don't really talk to any guys. I wasn't even thinking nothing like that. But another quote. Okay. The design of nature allows man and women to tap into God. The design of nature is made by God and the mathematical structure of the universe. The language of the universe is mathematical, which I definitely believe. Language speaks towards our ability to express ourselves, which is why slaves were forbidden from interacting with certain knowledge held in books. As Frederick Douglass said, knowledge makes a man unfit to be a slave. We must break away from the slave rituals and be free and truly empower ourselves. That is actually like one of my favorite ones throughout the book. I think that there's nothing more powerful than knowledge. And also seeking out what you don't know. Like I said, if I hadn't been like watching some of the stuff that I was watching, I'd be totally in the dark. I probably would have I probably would have caved to these people because I wouldn't have known what was really going on. But since, you know, I had like a wide array of knowledge, and I was like studying different things, I was able to kind of know like, hey, you're not going to pull the okie doke on me, on top of having a medical degree. But I'm just saying, I really like that one. Following the crowd mentality. To not use one power as if it gives them a more upright or moral stance. The master utilizes the master's moral system to control the culture of the people and control the language. That's really good. The master believes he is doing a good thing. He is giving the people language, creating a false sense of faith. That was really good. Something to believe in, a god, and a culture. Oh my God, I actually have like probably a whole page of notes written down on just that line. If you can control a person's belief in God, you can become their God. False light, so many things. That's really powerful. Slaves' mortality sees virtue as a refrain, and using one's power to exercise it would make them like their master. Immoral or immortal. Oh my God, there's so many things I want to say about that. Like I said, when I'm at 100, when y'all finally get her gone and never to return, both of them, I feel like I could probably just piggyback off of that and go on and on and on and on and on. It's so good. Okay, the slaves think of themselves as good, and of the one who keeps them in bondage as evil. Considering for a moment our behavior as a collective in this country, we are not fully using our power. The belief in turning the other cheek and not using our own power somehow makes us think we are better than the ones who oppress us. That's really good. Okay, not to complain of fake news and underrepresentation, but create our own media. Teach the master programming to our children. You know, I don't know if it's because I'm only half, but I haven't paid attention to like this whole total movement in like Black culture, like being 100% for the community and everything. So now that I've like watched so much of your stuff and studied so much of your YouTube videos, read your book, I'm part of your high level club, which I am very proud to be. I don't know how I can assist you, but I am more than welcome. Like, I am more than happy to assist you in any way that I can in your club, your book club, whatever it may be. I have a couple of suggestions. I don't know if you want to hear them or not. Even for your crown, to make them a little bit more feminine. Because I don't plan on taking mine off. After everything, I'm like, how could I? I got like this. I have like this crippling respect for you, this crippling love and respect. Having our own banking system was just never built into our comprehension, definitely not into mine. We are taught about liquidity injections, meaning when a bank basically prints more money to continue to sustain itself. We are not taught economic sustainability, intergenerational wealth, real estate, credit, or any entry-level financial literacy. Definitely agree there. I feel like the only avenue I'm really smart in is like the medical part, but everything else I'm like, or like studying books or whatever, I'm pretty smart there, but money-wise, not so much. Okay, what else? Let's see. The world has actually turned quite barbaric in its practices. In today's world, so-called freedom, more people are living under, let's see, physicalized tranquilizers and lobotomized slaves than ever before in history. The schools are designed to domesticate, not educate, to create sleepers, not thinkers, so that their minds never develop as a threat to the current system of power. This is interesting because as much as you talk about the AI and everything, all this technology, and because I'm aware now of the dangers of it and the importance of us learning it, I'm even thinking about switching my daughter's schools and like making her totally like science-based, but I don't know. That's good though. Follow people who teach you about investments, spirituality, physics, astronomy, or business, because although you may still have the same routines and behaviors, what you consume and digest is knowledge and becomes something great that you can utilize. That's very good. I have watched a few of the people that have influenced you that you have mentioned, and I definitely see their influence in your work, which is, I think, is very beautiful. Even that line that you just said, I definitely have heard it in some of the people that you have mentioned, at least like the mathematics part, the astronomy part. Did you mention mathematics here? Maybe not mathematics here. The astronomy, the spirituality, the physics, it's kind of the same. Away from a man's mechanisms is where he finds his creative genius, and that's when God talks to him. I really like that one. City thinking versus nature thinking. Let's see what else. I say great rising. I also change my routine from mourning a dead one to chaos and distractions like social media or consumption of rap music that screams about bitches, hoes, and money to consuming a breakfast that gives me fuel and energy for my day. That's good. I have to say I'm so embarrassed. I know you guys know about when I was having those fits, all that rap music and stuff I was playing. The only reason I was playing that stuff is because I knew that dude hated it. He hates rap music, and the frequency like jars their ability to be able to kind of like travel. Well, maybe not really, because they even try to rap and do funny stuff, but that was the only reason why I was playing it and stuff like that. Oh, one thing that I said I cannot do is take that cold shower. No. But I did try to brush my teeth with the other hand. I'm just not like left-sided. I'm not left-sided strong. You even said it here. Ladies, I understand. You like lava hot showers. Maybe just try one. Maybe just try one. Drinking gold. Which I know that you market this gold water, but which I plan on buying. The gold helps regulate electrical flow within the body. Hand-eye coordination, increases focus, helps regulate appetite, increases mental acuity, and increases energy. Cures caffeine dependency and promotes lucid dreaming while asleep. I got a lot of things to say about lucid dreaming. I wasn't that heavy into it. Now I know more about it than I ever wanted to. Your day should serve your best interest and purpose, which is having freedom, justice, equality, and power. And that is what my crown represents: freedom, justice, equality, power, and enlightenment. I really like that. That's why I cannot wait until mine arrives. Let's listen to this one. This is good too. I love referencing Cardi B because it was only a couple of years ago that she was a stripper, and probably a stripper with ideas of what she wanted her future to be like. At the time, she wasn't the greatest version of herself, and I'm not saying that she's at her greatest version now, but she's at another level and has graduated to a different status, into where I'm sure she considers to be a lot more self-respecting than the old degradation of the job that she once used to do. That's really good. The pregnant mind, there's that whole section in there that I thought was like really good. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but the pregnant mind, I think I even left you a little comment. I'm like, you know what? It really seems like when your mama had you, or conceived you, you were probably already 9 months right off the bat and crowned. That's why I instruct people to go through pain with appreciation, because it means you're about to give birth. There's so many things I want to say about that one. When you look at celebrities, world leaders, politicians, and people that you look up to, don't you think that they could have stopped at midpoint of their journey? Say, based on what I've done so far, I'm good and I can celebrate for the rest of my life. But they said no. Kept on going. Time is one of those things that's elusive. I had a lot to say about that one too. That was a good one. Let's see what else. I think your book was really good. I didn't even check to see what year you wrote it. I think those are all the ones that I have underlined. But either way, it is really good. I think that more women need to pay attention to your work. Hopefully I can get some more women to watch your stuff, and men too, and see what you're all about. I'm learning more about you. I see all of your subliminals. That's why I'm like, I don't know what you want. A lot of those guys had stipulations like, yeah. I don't even want to get into it. I know you're aware. That's something I don't know what you want. I feel like I owe you so much. I know like they have messed with you harsh. That's why I'm like, who's gonna really tell the truth about all of this? Like, please, somebody. Like, literally, hey, this girl over here won the lottery and she didn't take it. The whole Illuminati got to mobbing on her behind. You lost your sponsors. I feel like they made you push your album release back. They're making you say things. I feel like you maybe got bullied a little bit. I know it's the Illuminati. They even threatened to cancel your show. All kinds of things happen. I don't even want to get started on Billy Carson because I will start to cry. They went crazy on him. Every rapper started rapping about her. She got put in that Mile High Club. They were already screenwriting her This Way With Our Ears and Our Wireless Bodies now. She's already famous. It's been the most unbelievable thing. Like, I can barely even believe that it happened. And I'm still in a lot of shock, but I am glad that some of you guys are like well aware, like, hey, we know the truth, but saying some of the stuff that you really want to say can get you in a lot of trouble. To me, this feels like chains. I hate it. I don't know the magnitude of how everybody else has it on, but the handlers, I'm like, hey, I want you both of them gone. I will do whatever you guys ask, as long as they do not ever come back. And this woman is totally, I'm not gay. I have nothing wrong against gay people, but I'm not. I said that because I didn't want to be penetrated with that stuff. I don't even care no more to talk about it. I'm like, I'm aware you guys know everything that I was doing. You know a lot about me, which is quite embarrassing. Quite embarrassing. I don't even know how you meet someone to be like, hey, I almost know everything about you, Missy. That's why I'm like, exactly what do you want? I do thank you for all of your subliminals. The time that you've even taken to make some of those videos. They've been like so heart touching to me. Oh my gosh, I can't even lie. There's a million things I want to say. I won't say them all here, but people should definitely grab your book. Hopefully I didn't give too much of it away because I had quite a bit underlined. But it is really good. I can't wait to read your next one.